Good afternoon and Happy New Year's. Hope that your celebrations were good and reasonable and did not involve banging pots and pans loudly at midnight on your street like I did as a child, because now as an adult, I deeply regret my actions, and I hope that the poor people who, I mean, most people don't have to work. I say most, a lot of people don't have to work on federal holidays like New Year's, but for the people who did, I feel deep shame and regret. I had fun. I didn't stay, well, I did stay up, but I didn't choose to stay up. There were fireworks going on and whatever, so I'm a little tired today. But yeah, we're gonna futz around in Tears of the Kingdom for a bit. I'm shooting for about 2 hours, or not 2 hours, 4 hours. There's still a lot of just like cleanup that I need to do in 100% completion here. There's a good amount in the Gerudo Valley that I'm planning to work on. I say good amount. There are a few Molduga, I think, that I still need to kill. Maybe not. I scroll and nope, I got all the Moldugas. There are a few Koroks, and I can pull up the projection so you can see. We've got these Koroks that I didn't get at the end of the last stream. There aren't any more side quests proper here. There's the one. I'm going to go do this one first because it irritates me to no end and I don't want to do it, but I'm in a good enough mood that I can. So I think we're going to get the Koroks in this valley, come out the other end and get these Koroks, and then we're basically done with Gerudo Desert, period. You have to go get this bastard, but that'll be a fairly simple endeavor, if not an easy one. Anyway, probably fastest to go here. Well, no, I don't want to climb. I'm feeling lazy today, so we'll see what we can do. My family, who live like the midwestern edge of the West, are experiencing rain right now and bemoaning it because they, like I, love snow and hate the rain in the winter. And so I get to lord over the fact that we had an inch or two of snowfall the other day. I say the other day, last night. It snowed a lot. My friend, the mod that I play games with, sent me a picture of the gutters in his house. Definitely not doing what they're supposed to. That really looked like Tulin was one of the Goodness gracious. It has been a minute. Been a minute indeed. Fortunately, I can make a new Captain Constantine sword. Okay. We're not worried too desperately about the Koroks around here just yet. There'll be a different endeavor, but if we happen to see any, I know that there are a bunch on these bridges. Here's the half stable. Mini stable, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. yes, I have activated that dispenser. Hey! Oh, sorry if I seem disappointed. I just thought our friends might have returned. We got separated from 3 of our friends on the road in Gerudo Canyon. One of them has come back, but the other 2 are still out there somewhere. The longer they're gone, the more worried I get. What if they're lost? Or hurt?
Oh,
They're experienced travelers. I'm sure they'll be fine. They probably stopped to rest in a cave or under some shade along the road, since the canyon gets so hot during the day. Not to say they'll travel faster at night. It gets so cold, they might have to start a fire to keep from freezing. But they'll be back in due time. We just have to be patient. I hope you're right. I think I found one of them as I was doing the Yiga clan thing. Yeah, you are gonna stop. Stop right there, Naya. There's been some abnormal weather beyond this point. Blazing heat during the day, freezing cold at night. It's dangerous to be in the area, but you can take some precautions to prepare yourself. To that end, I'm going to ask you a few questions to make sure you can handle yourself. If you're unable to answer my questions, I will not let you pass. Well, ready? Okay, then, let's get started. Question number 1. How can you best warm up when it's cold? Correct. But the first question is the easiest one. The answer was light a stain or a fire. The second question is a bit more difficult, so pay attention. When it's very hot out, where should you go to cool off? A nice shady spot. That's exactly right. I'm glad that you appear to have some survival skills. By the way, dousing yourself in water would also be a good way to keep cool, or a way to cool off in the blazing heat. Keep that in mind. Okay, question number 3 is very important and more difficult than the last 2. What cooking ingredient is effective at fending off high temperatures? Chill shroom, I think. Exactly right. I'm impressed. Many have had trouble with that question. Last question. Where in Gerudo Canyon could you go to avoid being affected by the extreme temperatures, day or night? Into a cave. All right, you pass. With so much knowledge at your disposal, I'm sure you'll be fine out there. Oh, and you can take this with you. I'll take a splash for free, thank you. You can cool yourself down temporarily if you split one of these with a weapon and stand in the resulting spray. You may pass, but be careful out there. You got it, Chief. Oh no, you can't search these. I'll take an amber. I've basically given up on reading item descriptions unless they're like unique items. Because, you know, I've been at this for a few hundred hours, I think. There's only so much. There's only so much that you can stand to describe the Parallel Steam. And I gave up on reading the description for frickin' Zonai charges a long time ago. Oh, Addison, you poor soul. I'm not gonna help you, but I do feel pity for you. Or got toasted, you say? So they're in the shade or a cave, and there's a cave up here, so I think we're gonna go check that out. You know, equip a good weapon. For as long as it lasts. Or we could just throw it. And then whiff gloriously. I mean, what am I even doing? What am I doing with my life? I have the elemental weapons, I should just use them. Mount Naburu South Cave. I'll take a gnarled long stick. I don't think I really care about a sturdy wooden stick. Yeah, still have 999 of those. There was a bloopy outside this cave, so there is a bubble frog in here somewhere. Ah. A strange bubble gem, a strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs in caves. Its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. Frankly, just the fact that there's an ellipsis after to collect makes me read that every time because I think it's interesting. There's a fire over there, and that's usually a good indicator of life. That sound. Is there a dragon around here? Yeah, right there. Okay. I don't need their claws anymore. So I don't think it's really worth trying to get up there, but... Lizalfo's horns make them pretty solid elemental weapons. So I do like to gather them when possible. That's definitely a Korok. You found me. Bye-bye. I don't remember where all of these people are, so I am just gonna be a little thorough rather than all day. Just at least get eyes in this area. Woo. Because this looks kind of like the kind of cave that I would expect weary travelers to duck into. Never mind. It does probably qualify as a cave. One that we have found the bubble frog in, so I'm suddenly significantly less interested. That looks like where half a Korok is. Or was. Guess I was generous with them. Didn't want to climb, man. Nah, not good enough. Hello, Mr. Bloopy. I feel like the Bloopies were a really, really good idea for indicating where caves are. Can you help me? I was traveling through here with my friends, but I got too excited and split off from the group. Before I could find them, night fell and the chill set in. I got so cold my joints froze up. I can hardly move, let alone walk all the way to where my friends are. I think a spicy pepper is just about the only thing that'll warm me up. Ah, how kind of you. You're warming my heart. Now to warm the rest of me, let's cook. You in what pot, mister? Loose and limber. You really saved me there. Seasoned traveler I may be, but I guess even pros make mistakes sometimes. My friends must be worried sick. I'll have to head out soon. Thanks for your help. I owe you one. Okay, cool. And we have the bubble frog in this cave. You can tell me it's gonna we'll check. Is there 2 Koroks that we can get? What's up?
Hey, can I recite?
He found me. Goodbye. Oh, are you up there? You're probably up there. That would make the most sense. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we can ascend. Hey. Okay, this is the location of the Korok. But as always, the specifics are ambiguous. Is it really? You can pick that rock up? That's crazy. You found me. Bye-bye. Alright. Sure. Take Stamboka Bass. Very helpful. A purple rupee? Well, I am stuck before. A lot of rooms I haven't built for my dream home. That's certainly a Korok. No, is that one just one of the... It's just one of the friggin' Yiga trial things. Nope, that's the wrong button. You found me. Bye-bye. I haven't even upgraded all my inventory slots to the max. I just don't like talking to Hestu. I don't like trying to do his voice. I haven't bothered yet, even though we have 300. Ugh. We have 2 points. Gotta, is it down? Is it just down here? It is down here. Okay. You found me. Bye-bye. Oh, buddy. My cat has been excessively whiny the last few weeks. He likes to whine when it gets cold, for sure. But he's just been on a tanty, as the British might say. Having a tanty, I'd say. About every little thing. The cave there. Riddle Canyon Mine. I feel like I've been in here. I mean, I know I've been in here because of the check mark, but... Yeah, I don't think there's anyone hiding in here. That looks like a Korok. I am rusty enough and sleep deprived enough that I'm not going to try to make that shot from this far away, but... You found me! Bye. Okay, I don't remember where we found the first guy. They were part of the... Excuse me. Finding the Yiga endeavor, whatever. Words. So hard. So, presumably they're close to the middle. We found one guy, also kind of in the middle, and I assume that the last guy is either going to be at the end or at the beginning. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to try to glide over and through the canyon, see if there's any evidence of campfires. After going to get the Korok on that crevice, whatever. Ventilation. also not talking to Kilton. Because his voice is also abominable. Or Colton, I guess, is that one? I don't remember. We're stockpiling our bubble gems until we can get all of the rest of them at once. It's gotten to the point where even if my cat has gotten his meal for the time period in which he has decided to scream, if all three of us are not out there paying attention to him, then he feels left out and maligned and needs to vent his displeasure through the only way he knows how, his vocal cords. Well, his vocal cords and bullying his sister. Definitely don't want a stone halberd. You found me. Bye-bye. Okay. So, we have a pretty good view at the end of the canyon here. Stable is down there, drying. They're big. The only fires are the ones at the stable, so I don't think we need to worry about this immediate area. You need more electric key swings, so it is worth veering off a little to kill him. A woo. That looks like a traveler, and not likely to be our stranded, in distress adventurer. The game is usually very generous with telling you where people are for a quest. So I'm hopeful. I'm pretty sure all the people up here are just part of the Sheikah Tower, whatever they're called, research towers. We did help Addison over there. I guess that's the downside of using a fire fruit instead of some other fire element, is that it will do the AoE flames. Yeah, the noise filters I have are pretty good. They're not... My cat's screams, while poignant and piercing to my ears, are not picking up. Actually, no, that's fine. That's good. Surely he's not happy about that, though. Help! Lizards! Big lizards! Why would you want me to help the big lizards? Anyway. Wow, you're strong! You might think I'm a hopeless coward, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong, but I'm also a bodyguard. I was traveling with my friends, we got separated, and I saw those monsters and I completely froze up. Don't tell anyone, okay? I better get going. My friends will surely feel safer with a fearless bodyguard by their side. See ya. Oh, hold up. There's a bubble frog in here? Yeah, there is. Bubble gem. A strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs in caves. Its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. Hello?
The dried rock face of the entrance to Gerudo Canyon shows how little rain this region gets. While it may not be so perilously hot as to require advanced elixirs, the sweltering air does strike you the moment you set foot here, and it serves as a warning of the rugged desert ahead.
Oh, it's you!
Oi!
Oi! Everyone, gather round! All three of our friends came back. That was your doing, wasn't it? Thank you very, very, very much. Here's a little something for you. Don't be modest. You deserve it. I'll take 10 bomb flowers, sure.
Ooh.
Now it's high time for us to get back on the road. Stay safe out there. Good stuff. And that didn't spawn another side quest, which is good. Sometimes they do that. Or at least it didn't spawn another one in at the end of the canyon. Okay, a picture of a geoglyph. Easiest place to get one. As long as it doesn't have to be right side up. Okay, I thought about going because there was the one, I think it was the LOZ junkie who got selfies for all of the say tables that I was kind of doing as well. I don't think it's worth going back to take another picture because I can replace one. We're just going to turn it in, but... Oh, Link, do you still have your eye on that empty frame? Since Zippa told me about geoglyphs, I've been wishing I could get a panoramic view of them. They're too big. I can't even tell what the one nearby is meant to depict. Oh, you painted a picture of a geoglyph? Can I see it? Oh, this is exactly... Yeah, definitely. Sure. Sure. Paint a copy. They can be split. What this is meant to represent, I can't tell, but it certainly evokes a sense of adventure. I knew it. It's perfect for the stable. It's all thanks to you, Link. 1 pony point. Sure. Thanks, pal.
Oh.
I'll take a bright point of shroom. And that is the last one of the stables, so... As a way of saying thank you for all your help, I'd like to give you a gift from the Stable Association. Please take it. A diamond. That's not bad. And 5 enduring carrot cakes. That's really good. Thank you for a truly splendid picture. Please feel free to use the stable whenever you want. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I definitely still don't know what the Treasure of the Secret Springs is. The center of the 3 hot springs in the mountain. So we have Sternita, Sturfins, and Gothflames. Gothflames, whatever. The center would be like roughly here. And I need to guide the water to that place. I mean, maybe it's in this lake that you go up through. I don't know. Oh, we have a couple of Koroks that we need to go get, so we're gonna get those first. I'll probably look up how to do whatever that side quest is some other time. Oh, I always forget about this one. medicine.
This lookout post was supposedly originally built to keep watch on divine beast Varnaboris as it lumbered through the desert, but now it is a place to observe changes in the desert landscape. I've heard it is tall enough to see above the worst sandstorms, and between this place and the lighthouse Riju has planned for Karakara Bazaar, safely traveling the desert should become easier soon.
You found me. Bye-bye. Probably going to be at the top of that ramp. Because that's what I would do if I were a Korok. But I'm wrong. Okay, it's probably going to end up there at the very least. My assumption's going to be wrong. Looks like it. You found me. Bye-bye. I guess it's not a mirror. Oh, it's a lightning rod. And that's why there's chew jellies around here. Yeah, because lightning could definitely strike that. Fully covered and protected. Anyway. Alarm zone I charge. Sure, that's worth an arrow. I don't recommend watching this stream and or video on demand if you're tired, because boy am I going to be yawning, and I can do nothing but apologize for that. I believe I've been into that pit. Probably gonna be a Korok at the very top of this place. What it looks like. If I can freaking climb the ladder. it's probably faster to climb the ladders than it is to try to look for ascend points, because ascend is a little slow, even when it's just through a single layer. Maybe a mix. Yeah. You found me. Bye-bye. I think you can see barely on the mini-map that there is a ring of stones up here, so I think this is the proper choice. Yep. You found me. Bye-bye. You found me. Bye-bye. Works. Yes, it does. I will take a fire weapon because both my other fire weapons are running low. So this Korok is supposed to be right here, but I guess that's where it is. You found me. Bye-bye. And then we have Korok somewhere down in here. I guess we'll try coming from this side first. There's a lot of flowing sand in this area. That makes it a real pain to try to get through. I would focus more on vamping if I felt like I could keep it up. But unfortunately, I am, again, very EP. I just want to get used to streaming again after the break that I took. So, hope you enjoy a chill stream. If stuff comes up, I'll talk about it, but I also just haven't been doing much. I have not been up to much. I just was trying to sleep a lot during the break, which was only middlingly successful. Hey, bud. You come? Yeah. Sandstorm. Oh, is it because I'm at the edge of the map? Bastards putting a Korok at the edge of the map like this. You found me. Bye-bye. There you are. Okay, so that is Gerudo area clean of Koroks and most other things. There are a few cave entrances that I could try to get here, but let's be honest. Obviously, you can get these consistently, and you only need to get one to get the Bubble Frog, I think. Well, you have to get the right one. But caves are probably for another day. Don't think there are any wells, yeah. Because I haven't explored those chasms. I don't know if I'm going to care about going into all of the chasms. Maybe I will. I need that. I'm pretty sure. So I missed these two in my purge last time, which is a little unsatisfying. So I guess I'll go get those two, Hinox and Talus. Feel a little bit better. I guess, yeah. I'm betting most of these locations are going to have a voice memory associated with them. I don't think there are any in the sky. Bunch down here, but they probably also overlay with the some of the X's that I haven't explored. Anyway, let's go get those guys for sure. Maybe I don't have all the. No, they gave me the reward for it, so maybe there's clearly another quest at one of the stables. Okay. The Talus is right there. Hinox is up first. We're gonna get the Hinox first. Nice. This would probably be a better job for the spear. I thought I had a spear with a rock on it, but maybe not. Yeah, this isn't going to be nice. I don't think I can. Oh, you can. Only barely. We'll definitely freeze this onto something. Cool. Cool. Okay. Oh, I've left it up again. I'm so sorry. There are still a couple of people we need to fight down here. I guess they're. I don't really feel like it though. Not really in the mood. What do we want to do? If bosses are off the table, let's get Koroks back up. I guess we can keep working on side quests. That's probably fine. So we have Koroks. I said Koroks. We have side quests. We have a bunch of them here in Zora's Domain. We still have all of the quests in Ateno. The whole mayoral dispute. And then there are these quests in Lurelin that I'm not sure about. I guess we can start with this one errand quest down here. Honestly, the side quests are the part that bum me out the most. And so if I'm already tired and on the struggle bus, then it might be a good idea to try pounding some of them out. There you are. You found me. Fine.
Ah.
I worked hard making that map of them. You won't find one like it anywhere else. I wonder if it's you. Closest cherry blossom tree from here is northwest on Satori Mountain. When you make an offering to the tree, a mysterious creature will appear, or at least that's the legend. One day I'll go see a blooming cherry blossom tree out there in nature. Now I can settle for looking at this wonderful picture you gave me. That's not it. I still have left it up. Because that looks like the picture here, but we have completed this quest. There you go. Okay. I'm glad to see you made it to Outskirts Stable. These horses are quite the charmers, eh? They used to be stabled southwest of here in Gerudo Canyon, but then the weather changed after the upheaval and took that stable by surprise. The horses couldn't handle the extreme temperatures, so I took them in. Say, have you heard any rumors about skeletal horses? If you take the road north, there's a place called the Sanadin Park Ruins. Folks say they appear there after night. Night after night. Are they dead spirits of dead horses that can't move on, or cursed horses born in the upheaval, or... I'm sorry, I lose my head as soon as the conversation turns towards horses. Well, I expect it's just a rumor, but if it were true, I sure would like to meet one. Sanadin Park Ruins, you say? It's 11 p.m. We should have time. There you are. Come on, bud. You can do this. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Yes, I'm on a horse, but please don't see me. The skeletal horse? I can't believe it really exists. Hey, Precious, if you're lonely on your own, would you like to stay with me? Are you... so... I see. You already have plenty of friends, and I just stole you from them. Thank you, Traveler. I can scarcely believe my own eyes. You know, if I thought this beauty was alone in the world, I'd try to take care of it myself. But it seems like it has friends somewhere deep and dark, so I'm not worried. Now take this. It's the least I can do. Sure. Oh, one more thing. Here's one pony point for your trouble. Hooray. Save all those points, got all kinds of prizes. For that, now I've seen everything. Say, have you ever tamed any other animals, ones that aren't horses? When I was young, I tried to tame forest animals like bears and deer. But I was thrown off, sent flying, in fact. I wonder if it's possible to tame anything besides horses. Wouldn't that be amazing? If someone rode up on a creature other than a horse, then I'd really have seen everything. Ah, screw you, bud. Okay, there's a forest here. No point in not riding the skeletal horseback. I'm pretty sure the best option is a deer. The rain is probably not a good time to try to find things. I mean, the night is also not a good time because you get pricks like that who scare the elk. Does it have to be a buck? You can ride on a doe. Don't have to worry. Just don't turn around. No, you turn around. I'm not getting faster than it. I don't know if I have a speed elixir on me. I could make one. I just disappeared, completely eaten by the tree gullies. There's a bear. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Good old tank controls. Come on, bud. Just a bit more of a schlep. It'd be really funny if the bear went rabid when it saw other people it could eat, theoretically. Would a bear accept the same markers of soothing that a horse would? I'm just like, Link is kicking his heels into its side. But I'm no expert on any kind of husbandry or horsemanship. My assumption has always been that horses like react by running, just in general. But I feel like a bear would react to being kicked in its side by trying to roll you off or something. What? That valiant creature, is that a honeyborn bear? Wow, thank you, traveler. In my younger days, I tried to tame a bear or two, or three, or... I'm pretty sure I still have the bumps for all the times they sent me flying. Still, what a gallant creature, so noble, so grand. Oh dear, I lost track of time. Please take this. Yes, please give me your money. Oh, one more thing. Here's 1 pony point for your trouble. Save those points to get all kinds of prizes. I've been taking care of horses my whole life. There are still surprises out there. I guess there's a lot more to the world than what's right in front of your face. If I want to learn everything I can about horses, and I do, then I guess I'll have to stick around a long, long time. It's on a rampage. After that spiel, you claim this bear is on a rampage. I will take the bear outside of camp and let it loose. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So what next? I mean, we can still do... We can do this one for sure. And then I guess there are more side quests that we can go accept in... Excuse me, in Gerudo Village. I said Gerudo, Goron City. So one brother hunts what the other brother hides, 2 lizards fighting over what's inside. They're either inside the lake or inside this cave part of the lake. So let's go check out the proper first. Flower times 3, sure, that's fine. This one's deep all the way through. This one only has a little bit of depth. So maybe... something in the smaller depth of the upper one. Or this one is hunting this cave. I'm not roasting immediately, so that's nice. Whoever done a divine helm, nice. Helm worn by a warrior who protected the Gorons in time beyond memory. Said to deepen the bond with the Gorons when worn by a Highlander. Cool. Now, where's your bubble frog? There you are. You know, Bo, want to come over? I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah. Bubble Gem, a strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs in caves. Its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. Okay. So I do need to go turn this one in, so we'll go do that real quick. Listen up, I've got some great news. Word has it that those three giant monster brothers finally left the caves. Huh? What's that now? You did it? You mean you defeated all three of the monsters by yourself? I've seen enough faces in this job that I can tell from looking at one if someone's lying to me. And you aren't. I don't have to go check. You really did do it. You defeated the monsters. On behalf of all of us in the stable, thank you. Please take this small symbol of our appreciation. Mighty fried, those are some mighty fried banana. Anyway, with those pesky brothers gone at last, the guests will start pouring back in. I guess you better get back to work, huh? And listen, you got your reward, but if you ever need luminous stones, feel free to take all you need from the caves. There are plenty of areas of interest besides those caves for you to see around here, not to mention rare animals you can only find around the stable. Take it easy. Good stuff. What is it? Are you heading to Lurelin Village too? This is Lurelin Village we're talking about, Hyrule's #1 vacation spot. I was devastated when I heard the pirates had gotten to it. I thought I'd never get back to those crystalline waters. Who knew they'd be rebuilt so quickly? I hear someone from outside came in and helped them put back the pieces, and they're calling him the village savior. I'd sure like to meet that person and shake their hand. By the way, did you hear? The Lucky Treasure Shop was rebuilt, and the prizes are better than ever. Why not give it a spin? You never know, you might hit the jackpot. I liked her outfit. It was classy. I think it's wonderful that the comedically bad Mii Maker from the original Wii was repurposed into something that can make fun, unique Legend of Zelda NPCs. I don't know where we're going. Because these are Kakariko Village quests that we have left. Kakariko Village, these two. Tenno up here. And then this is the... I've only told her half of them. I might have found a few more. I don't really want to do Hateno Village. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go to the friggin' Zora's Domain. Don't want to do that either, but it has the highest density of quests we have yet to do. And some of them are probably gonna be shrine quests. We'll just talk to them and be like, oh hey, we did do that already. Wow, they're very generous with that ascend. Very generous.
Ah.
A floating place. I'm sure that is what I heard, but...
Oh.
Link, how wonderful. You heard me talking to myself, didn't you? Since we're here, I must ask you something a bit odd. Have you heard anything about a floating place?
Ah.
Here's my tale. When my dear wife May went out fishing, she was singing this mysterious song to herself. I found a floating place where I'll catch a fish with grace, a hop and a skip to a great fishing trip. And with that, my wife hopped and skipped over the bridge in the east of the domain. At the time, I paid it no heed. She's given to songs of fancy, but her absence has started to weigh heavily on my mind. A floating place, a hop and a skip away. I've never heard of such a place. My wife is the type to rush off in a fit of excitement. I am worried that she will do something rash. Oh, my beloved May, I dearly hope that she's not gone somewhere dangerous. My wife walked it away. Yes, King Sidon is so cool. A king in every sense. Okay, they're the ones that we helped in the cave, I think. Navigating this place is the biggest pain. Is there someone way down there? Crab. There we go. Tell me what you can't forget after that your boxes. Ah, Link! The blessed reign of King Sidon has finally arrived, and I cannot think of an occasion more worthy of celebration. If only Princess Mipha were still with us, I'm certain she would have been overjoyed. Ah, it still burns bright in my mind's eye, like a star that never fades, no matter how distant. The vision of Princess Mipha grasping her light-scale trident in the moonlight, a gentle smile upon her face. So lovely, your breath would catch at the sight of her, as though she were an ethereal being, not flesh and blood. I dearly wish I could see Princess Mipha standing in the moonlight once more, if only. So, presumably that means we need to go take a picture of the statue at Mipha's runoff place, whatever it's called. Our queen. Oh, Sir Link, thank you ever so much for your noble efforts. I've been earnestly pondering what I can possibly do to thank you for saving the domain. However, Jihato found some ancient texts that mention the Zora Greaves. They said that those who wear them are gifted the power to swim in the water as they please. I'm certain that such an item would be invaluable in your quest to locate Princess Zelda. I told Sidon and everyone in the domain that I hope to present the special gift to you. However, the Greaves in question have still not been located. According to the texts Jihato found, the Zora Greaves were created long ago. It seems they were offered up at the ancient Zora waterworks as a prayer for friendship between the Zoras and Hylians. Upon hearing that, I desperately searched there, but was unable to locate them. I wonder where in the waterworks the Zora Greaves were offered. Yeah, sorry, lady. What? You've already found it? Oh, Sir Link, I am truly no match for you. They may prove useful to you during your noble travels. The Zora Greaves are a symbol of the friendship between the Zora and the Hylians. As such, it is a most fitting gift for you, as you are truly an irreplaceable friend to all of the Zora of the Domain. Speaking of irreplaceable friends, whenever my dear Sidon opens his mouth, chances are it is to speak of you, Sir Link.
Whoa.
He'll say things like, Link is the best, and no task is insurmountable when I am with Link. I feel a bit silly telling you this, but after all that has transpired, I truly understand how he came to feel that way. Sir Link, thank you so very much. That he has found a true companion in you makes me as happy as it does him. Zora's Domain will always be with you, now and forevermore. Consider that a fervent promise. Please do not be a stranger, dearest friend of the Domain. Ah, this simply will not do. I forgot to tell you. I asked Chroma and Kira to try to find some way to assist you, Sir Link. They are now investigating something additional to the Zora Greaves, the Zora Helm.
Yes.
I'm certain that the helm will also prove useful to you on your journey, Sir Link. I hope you will speak to them about it. That's the plan. So, are you down, or somehow... You wander? Crabs.
Yeah.
Crabs. This is our general store, the Coral Reef. We were finally able to restock our fish thanks to His Majesty King Sidon and you, the courageous Link. You really helped us out of a pinch. Anyhow, if you see something you like, please just grab it from the table. Oh, unless you have some other business with me, tell me and I shall not dawdle. Oh, perhaps I am not doing a sufficient job of hiding my overpowering feelings about bright-eyed crabs. You see, I met a bright-eyed crab right around the time all that nonsense with the sludge came to an end. I was unable to stock any fish because of the damage caused by the sludge, and then it appeared. It was a single, glorious crab. It crossed my path while I was fussing and fuming. I was irritated, I was famished, and so I swallowed it whole. Yes, the spikes were incredibly painful, but once I was able to transcend the pain, there was magic awaiting me. No, more like it was greeting me with a warm hug of savory umami goodness. This was the tastiest thing, perhaps ever. Ooh, I am positively drooling just thinking about it. 1 or 2 is not enough, not nearly. No, I need 10. Can you please give me 10 of these decadent bright-eyed crabs? Naturally, I shall make it worth your while. This transaction will surely keep me from becoming crabby. Crabby. Okay, Goku.
Oh.
Really? Would you be willing to give me 10 bright-eyed crabs, please? 10 claw-inspiring crabs. Oh yes, crabs galore. Just gazing upon them, I can feel that umami goodness washing over the intense pain in my mouth. You have my thanks. In fact, here, since this is our first crab trade, I threw in a little bonus. Until we meet again. A sapphire?
Oh.
When you gather more bright-eyed crabs, please let me know. At the time, I'll make a trade for some products that are equal in value to the number of crabs you shell out. I mean, to each their own.
I have heard that an important part of the process of crafting Zora armor is a prayer for the safety of a loved one. Apparently, Mipha often came to this place to work on armor she made for Link. However, in the end she left the armor with King Dorephan. Perhaps she knew she would not be able to hand it to Link herself.
Link, once again, you have done Zora's Domain a great service. Thanks to the efforts of you and our young King Sidon, the domain has been saved. You must allow me to thank you. Link, when you intend to go up against the various phenomena plaguing this world, you need a weapon that is up to the task. The light-scale trident has been passed down through generations of the Zora since ancient times. It will not fail you. Bring me the necessary materials and I will craft one for you with all due haste. You must acquire a Zora spear, 3 diamonds, and 5 pieces of flint. Even a Zora spear that is decayed will suffice. Return to me when you have the required materials. I will be waiting. I would love to. I wish I could casually find Zora weaponry of any caliber. We can walk around the depths for a bit to try to find that. My room is at the awkward temperature of being just too cold to be comfortable in my clothes, but a little too warm to feel comfortable turning my space heater on. You might have heard me turning it off and on with a little beep, for which I apologize if that's a disturbing sound, because it's not always the most pleasant, but I don't like being cold. That's a lie. I love being cold when I cannot properly regulate my own temperature. I wish there were, like, I don't know, and if you are familiar with this, people let me know, even posthumously. I said, anyway, after the stream is over, if there's a specific way to know which offering statues will have regional weapons, or if it is just luck of the draw every time. I assume that they respawn like normal weapons do. Because, like, you know, these trees that have the yellowish roots growing on them will have bomb flowers going around them, right? There's a way to tell where you can find certain plants and other things. There's no reason to suspect that these statues are coded like that, but if there is a way to know, then I'd love to hear it. So I could consistently get both Zora and Gerudo weaponry, that'd be pretty sick. Because those two are the way to get the highest power weapons. And are the best reason to have sighting on your team. That was just a normal Traveler's Spear. Let's see any Karens down here. Frequently, you'll find Karens next to bosses because they're very generous and willing to fight against bosses without weapons. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be regional weapons. My understanding is that you only find regional weapons underneath the region where they are housed, so you'll find, like the Zora Broadsword we just found, which I don't know if I actually have a picture of. No, tarnished, whatever it's called. Decayed. Decayed. Oh. Check that one and we'll probably teleport to a different spot. I don't want to climb out of here, heaven forbid. There's a Muktarok over there. I think we beat it though. Yeah. Probably try over here. Nice. It's a good score, even if it's not what we want. We are looking for the spear moves to make the light skill trident again. Which we wouldn't care about if it weren't a quest. I could probably just look up a location for a decayed version on the surface, but it's not that I'm averse to looking things up, it's that I'm averse to looking things up live on stream. I think we've gotten this talus before. Let's teleport up to here and see if... Oh, bastards. Ah, you pricks. Ah, well, we can just jump down. We were just right here. Where did the Yiga get unlimited power for their Zonai devices? The real question is what qualifies as around Zora's domain. Presumably all of this location would also count, right? Wow. I'm glad that electric piece parts don't electrify the water around them. That would be bad. It's never just a normal tree, you know? Siegfried's shield. The hero is said to have been the favorite of a hero. A shield is said to have been the favorite of a hero who traveled the open seas. It was apparently a family heirloom passed down for many generations. Neat. Doesn't seem to be any number of cairns around here. Just a normal sword. Good effort, but not enough. It is significantly easier, obviously, significantly easier to follow the statues when they're all lit up normally by the light roads. mean, again, I'll take almost any number of Freezora swords. But we really want that spear. We'll try up here, and then if it's not up here, I probably will just either Google it or we'll move on. When I say it's not up here, if we can't find one up here, because there will clearly be more than a single specimen in the game. Ow. Again, I just can't seem to remember which is the proper button for freaking getting the attacks. It looks like it's only a mighty Lionel bow rather than a savage Lionel bow, but we do need more blue horns. I don't feel like picking it up if I'm being honest. It's definitely not a spear. It's a bar sword. Okay, we're gonna need to get up. I thought it was remarkable. I think I mentioned it a while back, but when I first played Peak, I was shocked at how similar the strategy of climbing in Peak is as to this game. Because looking for the little places where you can scramble to regain a little bit of stamina works just as well in that game, even though they're completely different graphical styles. This is the Frox domain, so I don't think there's going to be a cairn nearby. Really don't need to bother killing, especially if it's just an obsidian. Okay. Okay, we'll just deal with this later then. Oh, we can go check out those two cairns. Fine, fine, fine. 3 cairns. Nothing. Is that really where I last died? Yeah, I jumped off, I think. What? So many cairns. And not one of them with a Zora weapon, which makes me wonder whether these ones are fixed or not. Anyway, okay. Let's go back and get the... Well, okay, this is Akla Citadel area, so that makes sense. I'm a little too far north for it to really be Lanayru. Okay, let's go get the rest of those quests and see what we can do then. And maybe we'll take some time to fuse stuff, get a variety of weapons. We have 3 swords, so I think having at least 1 smashing and 2 slicing. And then I don't want to use this for bludgeoning, so I'm going to put a slicing on this. I'll go so big. Because then, if we just hop in the water real quick, suddenly we have weapons that almost reach the hundreds. So, yeah, Zora stuff, top tier. I think... Yeah, I have this, I guess. I could just break this off, but that's a silver Lynel saber that I don't really want to throw away. We don't need to do this quest immediately, so I am going to hold off for now, but I've been holding on to that weapon for a while. It could be useful to repurpose into a light skill trident. Words. Good. Happy that you don't want anything from me, Mr. I'm going to stand in front of the tablets and talk to myself, because I don't want to... That was a pain to do in the first game. I think these two are the ones that want the creeds. In summation, and to repeat myself, as an attendant of Queen Yona, it is paramount to demonstrate more self-awareness. At all times and in every circumstance, you must behave in a way that is in no danger of reflecting poorly on her. Yes, yes, I'm ever reflecting on that. Indeed, your words ring true. Sir Link. Oh, Sir Link. Wherever are my manners? I was not quick to notice you had graced us with your presence. I am terribly sorry. Perhaps this is because you were so absorbed in lecturing me. Honestly, and the reason for that is your lack of progress in the tasks you have been entrusted with. The Zora helm we are to present to Sir Link seems to be stored in a skyfish. Queen Yona has kindly provided you with helpful information, yet you have done nothing with it. Yes, that is so. I desperately searched the river for the fish that ate the Zora helm, but I returned empty-handed. Pure silliness. It is unlikely that the Zora helm was placed in an actual fish's stomach. I suspect you should be thinking of the skyfish as a metaphor leading to the place where the helm is hidden. You never listen closely to my guidance, which often results in these ridiculous misunderstandings. Eek. Help me, Sir Link. I would if I could, but these are only dialogue boxes. Thank you for stopping by, Link.
No!
Is it true that you've discovered the fifth sage? I've been tirelessly searching for clues in ancient texts in the ruins of this region. It must be a destiny of a sort that you would find another sage after already finding the rest of us. So the fifth sage is a Zonai from ancient times, and her name is Minoru. To think that even as a spirit, she is attempting to fulfill her destiny as a sage. It is heartening to know that we have a new ally. I must achieve perfect focus in preparation for the final battle. Oh, right. This is perhaps a tad off topic. However, I chanced upon a fascinating passage in some texts relating to the Zora royal family. It seems to hint at a secret treasure. An adventurer that you are, I thought you might be interested. So, intrigued? You never disappoint, do you? Yes, this is just what I expected of my dearest companion. In that case, I shall let you in on the mystery. There was a passage in the text mentioned that went as follows. The great fish, the eternal guardian, a secret treasure awaits just beneath the stony form of its statue. Below the long bridge that reaches for the statue, leave your fears behind. Pass beneath 2 waterfalls to find your prize. So what do you make of it? It is like a good old-fashioned treasure hunt, is it not? That said, it was a very old book, so it is questionable whether that secret treasure is still there or ever was. However, if there is truth in those ancient words, this treasure may be of use to you. If you see fit, I encourage you to seek it. I'm pretty sure that's the Varudanya, or Varudanya, I think. Yeah, Varudanya Divine Helm. We already have a copy of each of the Divine Helms from Amiibos, so it's not as crucial that we actually do it, except for the sake of completionism. Link, thank you for saving the domain once again. I could never repay you for all that you have done for us. But even though the sledge is gone, these foul villains keep showing up. They're monsters. They built a fort past East Reservoir Wake in the north of Ja'abu Ridge. They're taking advantage of the chaos that was caused by the sledge. What rotten villains! Still, please do not fret. We've already gathered our troops and are preparing to take out our enemy. We'll make them pay for their actions. Ah, my fins are shivering with excitement. What? So I guess that means you did all that on your own? Wow, that certainly is impressive, Link. We assembled our troops and prepared all night, yet you did this all alone. That truly is humorous. Well, I suppose that is that. It is such a relief that the domain is safe once more. Please allow me to thank you. This was our fun for striking down our enemy. However, since our objective has already been achieved, please accept this as a reward, Link. You've more than earned it with your distinguished service. As for me, I should report that the threat is gone at once. Imagine a kingdom where everyone is so honest that they would give someone else the reward for the job they were being paid for. What a truly, truly magnificent thought. Okay, so the skyfish is here. Beneath 2 waterfalls might be down here. There's one more quest to go pick up, but then we'll go investigate that. And if the Zora helm is part of the skyfish, then, you know, that's even easier to do double duty. Oh, Link, thanks to your most noble efforts, East Reservoir Lake is as clean as ever. I was so happy I immediately went for a swim for the first time in far too long. When I did, I found a wondrous stone. You see, it's inside of that cave over yonder. All the blue stones there are of a stunning quality. Alas, they are also stunningly heavy. If I tried to swim with one, it would be so heavy I would sink in no time and end up in the depths, wildly swinging my flippers. If only I had one of those stones, I would be able to work in earnest on fixing that leaf for court. Interesting, interesting. I feel confident I didn't do this quest when I played originally. It's weird because when I played this game the first time, I never felt like I ran out of things to do until like the very end when I started petering out and moved on to other games. But even then, it's like I was just wandering around and having a good time. There were a bunch of quests I could do. There were still things I hadn't discovered, and it was very self-motivated. Doing this completionist run, especially following the Zelda Notes app, it's just very different. Alas, I am lacking in slicing weapons now. I don't want to waste the Zora weapons because they're not the most sturdy, so I guess I'll have to use the Dusk Claymore against my better wishes. Rip. Are we definitely gonna have to go kill some Lynels? Bubble Gem. A strange crystal left by defeated Bubble Frogs in caves. Its area blue glow may entice you to collect the even more. I wish rare deposits would give you at least one good or vein or whatever. Yeah, we're not going to risk trying to bring multiple. We will need a fan. We'll need a steering stick, and we'll need a sled. There might be a different way to do this. There might be things inside the cave that we could use. I'm pretty sure this will work. Just have to tilt up a little bit as you are. Maneuvering. Oh, that stone. Yes, that's it. That is it.
Oh.
That wondrous stone. I lost my composure for a moment there. Such are the depths of my joy. Did you by chance carry this heavy stone all the way here?
Oh.
1,000 times. I thank you. Now I can fix up Mipha Court. Link, you must allow me to thank you. Please take this, along with my gratitude and complete awe. This is some elegant fabric that has the Zora emblem stitched onto it. I hope you like it. Nice. All right, I shall now set off to begin my repair work. Link, it is so fortuitous that you were here to help. Thank you, truly. Okay. So, Fish Island. Within a Skyfish. So it's just somewhere on Fish Island. It's probably going to be fastest to fly over from here. Because Floating Scales Island is really not that far off the ground. Okay, inside could be any number of things. Let's grab... We have a third. Freaking words are hard. Third travel medallion. And we placed up here for the... Yeah. Get a look at the bottom so we can determine. Don't see any particular ingress points. The flippers are a little lower than the rest so here. Uh-huh. Got it. Zora helm. Zora headgear made from dragon scales. Swimming speed allows you to spin attack while swimming. Good, 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 good. Secret treasure under the great fish. The secret treasure awaits just beneath the stony form of its statue, below the long bridge that reaches for the statue. Leave your fears behind. Pass beneath 2 waterfalls to find your prize. That reaches for the statue. Below the long bridge that reaches for the statue. Leave your fears behind and pass 2 waterfalls. So below this bridge, there aren't any explicit waterfalls up there. And there's one waterfall here, and one waterfall down there. So I'm pretty sure we found a Korok behind here, but no cave. Yeah. Let's try coming back up here real quick. Soldier Force Spear. Yeah, I mean, a break anyway. Because it looks suspiciously like a jumping off point. But again, I'm not seeing two waterfalls. Unless it's this waterfall and then this waterfall down here, if there is such a fall. There are two waterfalls. No, that's just the same one. It just looks like the same one. Just beneath the stormy form of a statue. I'm assuming leave your fears behind refers to jumping off. But I could be wrong. If we're going just below its form, it is right here. Okay, so the other option is that the great fish is this in the domain. That reaches for the statue. Is this the Great Stone Bridge? Let's at least go check it out. I don't know if they would call it, like, their bridge is made out of a very particular kind of material. Whether it be stone or not is somewhat subjective. But, you know, that is a great fish statue. And below the long stone bridge that reaches for it. There's one waterfall. But it doesn't... The second waterfall would be way down here. Oh. Okay. And there's a chasm down there. Crazy. Bubble frog and flushes up there. Oh, that automatically, I'd say. Noted. Bubble Gem, a strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs in caves. Its here blue glow may entice you to collect even more. Okay, glad we didn't stick to that line of reasoning then. Reached Divine Helm, a helm worn by a warrior who protected the Zora at a time beyond memory, that deep in the bottom of the Zora, worn by a Highland. Just wanna futz around real quick, see if there's a decayed Zora spearing around this cave. Doesn't look like it. So let's go see if we can get a picture of Mipha in the moonlight. I think they moved the statue of Mipha up here. Not that moon. It's not registering as a quest picture, so it's possible that the blood moon is affecting it or it's the wrong place. Let's wait for the blood moon to pass before we rashly head out of here. Maybe we need to have both Mipha and the moon. Yeah, it just had to not be a blood moon. Just waiting for the malice to dissipate a little. Don't want to make the little guy sad. Okay, and then wife wafted away. Crossing a bridge in the east, seeing about hopping and skipping to a floating place. Presumably this bridge in the east. Would she have gotten all the way up here? Floating place that's good for catching fish, huh? A hop and a skip. I mean... at least check to see if she's up here. I mean, Floating Scales Island is a floating place. We didn't see her there. We had the quest. This is probably just a waste of time to keep heading over this way. Now let's try just walking from that spot in the domain. I doubt she's gonna have anything to say, but... Link, you'll be happy to know that Zora's domain is enjoying its hard-earned peace. The Red Moon has brought back all the monsters in Jabu Ridge Fort, alas. But I think they're afraid of you, Link, because they seem to be hesitant to move on the domain. As for me, I'm vigilantly guarding the domain. Not even a single fish will swim through without my notice. Good on you. Oh yeah, that's the secret. Ooh, for Zora King. Clearly she doesn't seem to be here. Nothing about this place screams floating place to me. So I can't imagine she'd just be here. Wafted away. Wafted away, the wording makes me think that they're either in the air, since it's a floating place, or that they're downstream somewhere. Floating place, huh? And it's a place where you should go fishing. Normally, like there are the reservoirs in like these in the sky, but that's way too far to be in the purview of this quest. I mean, maybe some of the rocks out here count as floating. Not that you would ever have a line long enough to reach all the way down here from up here. My gut says that she's not up here. That this isn't going to be a floating place mentioned. I don't think it's going to be the fish island either. I keep readjusting and my pants keep rolling up, thus exposing my calves to the bare cold. Wafted away is not swept away or flushed away. Wafted sounds aerial. We're going to take a skip and a jump. A whirlpool that previously did not exist. Such an exciting diving spot is a rare gift indeed. If I do not dive there, who will? It is my duty to take the plunge. I was determined to do just that. Took a single breath, kicked off the ground in a single bound and dove in full of grace. Instead of my perfect dive, I was greeted with these solemn ruins within. So profoundly moved by the promise of such a breathtaking new diving spot. But alas, there was no water. As masterful as I am, I still cannot dive where there is no water, sadly. I must find some other spots to dive. That's rough, buddy. It seems possible, if not probable, that she'd be somewhere on the lake. But again, none of these places really described as floating. Crossing a bridge in the east of the domain. Could be just any of these bridges. This would be in the west. Do these count as bridges if they don't actually connect two places? There's this little bridge down here. guess it's not a bridge, it's a barricade. Excuse me. Those are birds. Hop and a skip for a floating place. Could it be down there? I don't think so. It's got to be a place where you can fish too. Phrase hop, skip, and a jump is meant to be like not very far. In my understanding of the usage of the phrase, and I assume that's what they're referencing. But I don't know of any floating place that is not very far. From where we are. I mean, a barricade floats, kind of. The floats are it is latched down as meant to obstruct more. The water's flowing around it just fine. Nice that they have this little bed there. My sleepy brain is not going to solve this, so I think we're just going to go up to get the quests in Goron City. And move on. Okay, so we got 2 outside the village and 3 in the village. One of them might be Cobble Crusher, Boulder Broker, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you're in Goron City for a bit of sightseeing too. If so, you got some perfect timing. Until recently, the Gorons were acting real weird. You barely even hold a simple conversation with them. The second those strange red stones vanished, well, they came right to their senses. Good news is I can finally go looking for Silverstone Springs, which is why I came here in the first place. Don't tell me you've never heard of Silverstone Springs. What, really? I mean, being honest, I guess I don't really know that much about the place either. I just know that there's a secret hot spring somewhere called Silverstone Springs somewhere near Goron City. Well, I guess that's what makes it a secret hot spring. Only those in the know about it, you know? What I think I'm going to do is try to talk to some hot springs buff at the not secret hot springs, see if they know where it is. I guess Goron's hot springs is a good place to start. Maybe I'll look it up on a map later. Okay, so that is a quest, even though it didn't look like one. Equipment named after a divine beast? What a red-hot treasure! Is the lava cool? I always wondered if someone might find them. Not only did you do it, you found treasure too. You're Nova's partner, alright? Wish I could go back in time and tell my spry younger self that the Lizard Brothers really do exist. I feel a real sense of fulfillment hearing this. Thanks for sharing the good news. Yada yada yada.
Oh.
What could you do, Dugby? I'll never get to Gorondia like this. Oh, hey, it's you. Gorondia? Gorondia who? Never heard of him. Never heard that Gorondia is actually a place where Gorons used to live. Definitely never heard that. Not looking for it either. No way I would be looking for a place that has weird vehicles and exciting treasures, and I most certainly didn't find minecart tracks that probably would lead to this legendary place I know nothing about. And the tracks definitely don't have something wrong with them that's keeping me from looking for the place. Nope. Please don't sneak up on me. For a second I thought my big secret was out. I want to check out the minecart tracks. Don't follow me. These are them, the secret tracks. Where did the cart go? Oh, there it is. Ronnie, it's gotta be down these tracks. With all these big rocks having fallen on the tracks, I don't know what to do, and the cart won't move. Ah. Boy, do I have solutions for you, my guy. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Alright, it's gotta be down these tracks. All those rocks in the tracks are really... Hang on. Where'd they go? They're gone. Did they move on their own somehow? Whatever, I can use the tracks now. Just gotta get this minecart moving. How do I make the cart move? When that happened, how did you know I wanted to use it? Wait a second, this happened last time I saw you too. You've got superpowers, don't you? That's the only way. Whatever, it's fixed now. So I can keep going. Bye! Ooh, across the track. Everyone says it's super fun over here, and if it's fun, that definitely means Gorondia's around here. Oh, hey, guy, you're still here? It's a close one. You almost overheard it looking for Gorondia. Oh, you probably want a reward, huh? Large that I charge. Alright, Gorondia is, Ooh, I can feel it. I can feel the fun. It's so close now. I definitely found Gorondia nearby. Super awesome place just for me. Loaded the treasure, and I'm the only one who knows. Keep dreaming, kid. I don't see another quest popping up, so I probably don't have to help the kid any further. We'll snag some fire for the blizzard. So, as one might expect, this doesn't appear to be where the side quest giver is. There's probably a cave nearby. Cave even further underground somewhere. Yeah. Customer, we got a customer here. You ready, little brothers? Here we go. From morning till morning, it smiles all the time. Hey, Geppetto, what's your face doing? Get it together. My face? What about your face? Not in front of the customer, brothers. Less bickering, more smiling. Okay, let's take it from the top. Ready? And from morning till morning, it smiles all the time. Welcome to Minecart Land. Our minecarts mean smiles. Brought to you by the one and only Unobo Co. The rules are simple. You will ride a minecart down the track, popping as many targets as you can within the time limit. You want to use arrows to pop the targets. Oh, and don't leave the cart or game's over. Pop 5 more targets before the time runs out and you win. To keep things fair, you'll be riding our dear old cart. No outside carts allowed. Put the cart on the track, get in, and start smiling. And to celebrate a grand opening, your first ride is free. We'll even give you 10 arrows on the house. We'll give you a bow on the house. Geppetto, your face, you're doing it again. You're gonna scare away the customer. Look at me, you gotta smile. Like this. Please don't mind them. Now it's time to hop in the cart. This is a self-service kind of joint, so you'll be the one to put the cart on the tracks. Again, do you have a bow for me so I don't have to waste my medium to good bows? Whatever. Are you ready to roll? Let the game begin. Wait a second while I get the target set up. Here we go. We got the 5 that we need. They gave us 10 arrows, so I am assuming 10 total targets. Oh, that was a Hail Mary. We get one last pass of that. Yeah, we do. Man, you're supposed to get that too? I guess that's anyway. It's time to announce the results. Looks like you hit a total of 11 targets. Smile! Amazing, that makes you a winner. Oh no, I was so surprised you forgot to smile. Here's your prize, offer with the biggest of smiles. 20 rupees. Your smile still has room to grow, but lucky for you, we prepared a high-speed course geared towards up-and-comers. If you're interested, come talk to me instead of my brother. I'm not. Sorry. Oh no! Quick shot course is a quest 2. Bastards. My game's a little different from Bage's. It's custom crafted for a slightly tougher challenge. I'll put your rapid fire shooting to the test. You in? No, because I need a rapid fire bow. If you ever need a falcon bow, there's always one here. I think it's a swallow bow, whatever, same day. And you always get some free arrows too, because the elder's too kind to chew you out for stealing his stuff. This wasn't the cave. It was further up. It was up here, I think. But that is technically a cave I haven't been into, so you know, when we do our cave hunts, we'll have to go through here. I'm gonna pick up another one. We don't need another one. Oh, this is Garandia to you. That makes sense. Yeah. From noon till noon, it smiles all the time. Thanks for visiting Minecart Land, brought to you by Nobleco. My game's a little different from Bage's. It's custom crafted for a slightly different challenge. So, quick! Fast response time you got there. Good stuff. Let's speed through the rules. You'll hop in the cart, roll down the tracks, and shoot 7 targets as quick as you can. And no getting out once you're rolling. Pop all targets within 120 and you win. Keep things fair, you'll be riding our cart. Yada, 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 yada. Thanks for some arrows. Thanks for the free maximum fun. Let's get rolling. I am ready for some speed. Oh, they only care about 7. Okay. You hit 7. That's game. And let's hear the results. Your time for this run was 1698. So fast. Fantastic. You cleared that course in the blink of an eye. Yeah, a sec, I was so stunned I forgot to smile for it. Here's your prize, happy face and all. You beat both my brother's courses. You're pretty incredible, you know that? Watching you handle that mountain gave me an idea for my course, a course of my own. I'm going to set it up. A Death Mountain. In fact, I think I'm going to set it up now. Come give it a try when you can. Ugh. Okay, let's go find Double Frog in here. Bubble Gem, a strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs and caves. Its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. Death Mountain, you say? This is the end of the minecart track. Mayhaps this Goron is going to wait for us nearer to the beginning. Or maybe it's just up there. I just knew you'd come. Turning Death Mountain into a minecart course is a pretty groundbreaking idea, if I say so myself. I was hoping it would be Minecart Land's main attraction, but the idea is so groundbreaking that I haven't drawn a single customer, which makes you my very first. This is a super hard course, only for serious carters. And since you cleared my brother's courses, I imagine you'll take it on with a smile. You wouldn't have come all this way if you weren't going to play it, right? I knew you would. The rules are simple as can be. Shoot at least 8 targets while riding the cart down Death Mountain and reach the goal within the time limit to win. You do tend to pick up a lot of speed racing down a mountain, though, so watch out for that. I'm using my personal minecart. No other minecarts allowed. The minecart on the track and get in and the game will begin. To celebrate your mountain climbing courage, I'll let you play for free. I'm not skipping on the arrows either. You earned them. Get as ready as you need to. Let's see how it goes. Alright, let's start the game. Give me just a minute to get the target set up. Have a good time. I think they stipulate that you have to finish the course at a set time because you could slow it down by ultra-handing the minecart if needed. If you get cautious or nervous about hitting targets while moving. If you have to use their minecart, then presumably there's no leeway, like adding speed. Cool. Cool! I guess he kind of said that. Time to announce the results. This time, you had 20 targets. I didn't think anyone would be able to clear my course. I gotta say, you're incredible. Here's your prize. Nice. Pretty cool, huh? You should take that cloth southeast to the dye shop in Tenno Village. I'm sure they can make it even cooler. We'll always be happy to welcome you back to Minecart Land. Even happier if you shot goes with the highest record. Neat. Okay. So one more quest to pick up in Goron City, and then one more on the outskirts. We're high enough that I think it might be better if we get the outskirts one first. That's up a cliff. Rather than dropping in on Goron City. There's also a very good chance this is under this cliff rather than on top. Take the bomb flowers. Because I don't see anyone casually up here. So maybe they're in another cave. Because that's how Gorons do it. Cave entrance down here. Definitely gonna need Goron stuff for. I just hate killing silver enemies in this game because they're always just damage sponges and not much of them. Okay, so this is probably a Misko's treasure quest that I may or may not have already completed, but haven't picked up. So the bubble frog's probably going to be past there somewhere. Or maybe up the lava fall. Oh, right there. Bubble gem, a strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs in caves. Its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. I don't want to rescue shield, regardless of how big the shield guard up is. So do they just appear out of the lava, or do they fall down? If they fell down, I was going to try to recall and get here, but looks like there isn't actually anything up there, so let's not jump into the lava. Yeah. Fire with Lizal Blade. I'll probably take over a rod. Ember Shirt, used in ancient rituals as items made of a heat-absorbing cloth that produces flames in high-temperature environments. Visitor from afar, should your thirst for treasure remain unslaked, read on. I discovered the Tunic of Awakening in a strange land, and I hidden it away. Solve my riddle to make it your own. On the Demantha frontier, where Rain, Piper, and Tanager meet, ruined pillars stand together. One of those mighty pillars opens the way to my treasure. Solve my riddle, find my treasure, and earn my respect. We already did. Cool. Always happy to auto-complete a quest. The marble rock roast just up and vanished. Sometimes the strangest things happen. But the city's bustling again, and leaving the work at the end to that younger Goron means we've got time on our hands now. Maybe we should take a vacation, eh? Ooh, let's go somewhere we can really see the moon. I'm thinking about the place we were born, Trey. Remember how the full moon shone on the ground there? How could I forget? It was quite a sight. Going back there is a great idea. What with the lava flows, the area has gotten confusing to navigate. I don't remember where it is. I'll follow you on this one, Volcon. Uh-oh, I was counting on you to remember how to get there, buddy. Eavesdropping, were ya? Gorons are born on the land, you see. Volcon and I were born from the same place, so you could say we're rock brothers. We were born in a cave, but the full moon shone so brightly, lighting up the darkness of the cave. It was a mystical thing to see. I remember thinking it was weird, that it was middle of the day and not night. I was just a baby, but I still remember it. The only other thing I recall is that it was somewhere at Lake Verona in Elden Canyon. That's it. My memory is all fuzzy, Volcon. Can you remember anything else? It's no use. Nothing is bringing it to mind. Maybe I can see a picture or something that shows that full moon shining on the ground. Maybe I'll just stare at a map until I remember, or something. Picture the full moon shining on the ground during daylight. Lake Verona in Elden Canyon. Elden Canyon, you say? Elden Canyon, Lake Verona. Full moon during the day. It's almost the day. Then we have the Secret Hot Springs quest to do as well. Money is no object. Buy that. I wanted to sit to see where the fireplace. So, full moon shining during the day. shining on the ground at midday specifically. We've got time. It might be shining through that hole. Let's go to a better midpoint and just set up a fire, I guess. Nice. First comment. Nice to see you, Calzia. To be fair, very, very few people comment on streams. Whether that's because I talk too much or because people just want to listen is unclear, but... Okay, full moon shining on the ground at midday. How was work? Rocket. Oh yeah, I forget that. I forget that. It's just dark outside, and I feel tired enough that I thought it was late enough that you would have gotten home from work. Nice. Nice. I'll be done streaming in about 45 minutes, so if you want to hang out till then, I'd appreciate it, but no pressure. So it's no longer midday. How much does that matter? These are different lakes, so I do need to go back. I mean, while we're here, no. Because we got the 5 cakes for a quest, so we probably don't need as many endurance things as we do. I don't know how many slots you can actually have. Um, let's just go make another fire. Name. Stephen Fry? I think that's the name of the guy who wrote the short story To Light a Fire. Stephen Crane? Stephen Crane? It's a little more confident of an answer because I think Stephen Fry is someone else. So I don't see a full moon. At Lake Verona in Eldon Canyon. Picture the full moon shining on the ground during daylight. Midday is when they say this. Obviously, midday doesn't have to mean specifically the middle of the day, noon. But in this game, it usually does refer to a specific time. It's that cave that might be where they were born. Oh. Yeah, it's probably in that cave. Because there's that hole in the roof that looks like it's where sunlight would pour in. Too late. Fine, we have a good amount of wood. Come on, you big burly bud. Where are you right now? I'm gonna spend the bomb flower when I can just use you. Bubble Jump. Strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs in caves. Its aerial blue glow may entice you to collect even more. Calls here. We'll see if you get a kick out of this voice that I was doing for these old Gorons. We'll see if I can nail it again with an actual audience.
I thought Volcon and I could finally take a vacation and go moon gazing. But we can't very well get there, and neither of us knows where it is. I could just see a picture or something that shows the way the full moon shines on the ground there. Pretty sure I'd be able to remember it then. Yes, that's the place. Hey, that's the spot. That's just how the cave lit up when we were baby Gorons. Did the trick. I remember how to get there. It was on the west side of Lake Verona. Thank you, young Hylian. I can remember it so clearly now. was really chapping my hide not being able to remember it. I feel relieved to recall it. I'm sure it wasn't easy to find. Take this as a thanks from us. No time like the present to take that trip. Let's get a move on. Time to buckle down and prepare for the journey ahead. Sure thing. I just need another decade, and then I'll be ready. That's the Trey I know, quick as always. I surely won't be ready for another 15 years myself.
Nice. Good on you, old guys. Okay, Secret Springs. Nope, Simmerstone Springs. There's the hot springs in Goron Village. I think.
The young Gorons are back to work, and Minecart Land was completed safely. I think it's about time I retire and tour some hot springs. I suppose I'll start with Goron Hot Springs. Actually, maybe I'll go farther than that. Maybe I'll take a peek at Simmerstone Springs. This is just what I heard from the elderly fellow who's a regular at Goron Hot Springs. The guy knows his stuff. He says Simmerstone is a place called Gorko Tunnel, which is farther south than Goron Hot Springs. That area is expansive, so if you're gonna go there, I recommend you ask him for specifics. The most famous hot springs lands over. Just cross that bridge and head south. You can't miss him. There's an elderly fellow at Goron Hot Springs who really knows his stuff when it comes to hot springs. Whatever. Yeah. So the proper Goron Hot Springs are right up here. So it's not really going to be faster to teleport than it is to just try to cheese our way up with Ascend. Gorko Tunnel. That's what he said it was.
Oh, Daruk. Link told me of when your spirit was released. I am so sorry that you worried after me all the way to the end, and I cannot thank you enough for keeping the promise you made 100 years ago. I will make you proud, my friend. I will bring peace to this land. Please, watch over me.
Oh, they don't like mirror shields. That's very interesting. I've legit almost never actually pulled out a mirror shield in a fight.
Coming to hot springs at this hour when the sun is beating down, you gotta be some kind of hot spring connoisseur to do that, traveler. Sure, there are other hot springs boiling away in other places, but the hot water here is the best. It used to be Simmerstone Springs had the best water. Before the entrance collapsed, you couldn't get in. Simmerstone Springs is in the caves of Gorko Tunnel, which is southeast of these springs here. The top secret, you see. You gotta be a Goron in the know to know about them. Water at those springs is the perfect temperature and goes real nice with all the steam in the caves. The entrance got blocked off, so I can't ask Noboko to fix it. I can't clear it out myself. But this spring here is my favorite right now, so I guess I don't need any others. The hot spring does happen to be a good one. After all, you can take a soak while gazing at Death Mountain scenery. Up until a little while ago, red smoke and big old clumps of red rocks were flying right out of it. I was worried it might erupt again, but it seems to have calmed down now. Talk about a relief. Okay. Southeast of here. Ugh. Come on, Zelda.
The Gorons looked so comfortable as they lounged in these hot springs. As for me, the heat was too much and I only put my feet in. Poor Link even caught a scolding from the Gorons when he tried to add a little water to cool it down. Apparently this temperature is merely tepid to them already.
The Gorko Tunnel is here. probably should just jump off over here. There's a bloopy. Yes, causing a time for some self-reflection. Though, perhaps that joke could do with a little polish, if you know what I mean. I'm already wearing Goron stuff. Do I care about that chest? Not desperately. But I'm pretty sure I can just get to it like this. Sure, I'll take an ancient blade. Found him. Incredible! Yes, this is it. No doubt about it. This is Simmerstone Springs. I had heard the entrance was collapsed and no one could get in anymore. Sorry for showing up out of the blue. Did you make this hole? I heard a loud noise and thought I'd check it out. And now my hot springs dream has come true, all thanks to you. Sorry for showing up after you did all the work getting in here. But if you don't mind, there is something I've been wanting to do. Pardon me a moment. The temperature is perfect. Now how about this? Delicious. Delicious in dungeon. No doubt this is the perfect spring-boiled egg. It's exactly as good as I'd hoped it would be. Oh, guess I forgot to mention why I was looking for this place, eh? So I could make this incredible spring-boiled egg. Of course, if you hadn't found a way to get inside, well, I never would have found it. So please, you've got to let me give you a reward. I'll take 100 rupees, sure. Well, then excuse me, well, I'm just gonna go ahead. Nibbling on the perfect spring-boiled egg while soaking in the perfect hot spring. It doesn't get better than this. Of course, I'm more than happy to share with you. Go on, have some if you like. Yeah, I can't carry any more meals, so thanks, but no thanks. Bubble Gem. This a strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs and caves. Its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. Oh, so what we got? Moonlit Princess, we can turn that in. Glory of the Zora, we need the spear. Wife wafted away, we don't know. We can do the Kokoriko and the whatever. Okay. I think I'd rather go to Hateno than I would go to Kakariko. We've only got half an hour left, and I don't want to spend that climbing things. Ah, good. You showed up. Take a look at this. I call it Hateno cheese. That message my great-grandpa had left behind had the recipe. It's springy on the outside, but melty on the inside. It's so delicious, you'll think you're dreaming. But back to the reason I called you, it's, well, you know, I couldn't have made this without you, so I wanted you to be the first to have some. Anyway, consider this my thanks. Go on, take it already. Hateno cheese. Cheese made from warm Hateno's cow's milk. Add it to a warm dish and enjoy its rich flavor and melty texture. As I understand it, Great-Grandpa worked with the mayor back then on this Hateno cheese to put our village on the map. It was ahead of its time. The villagers rejected it. Having eaten this, I think they were nuts. Now's the time for Hateno cheese to make a splash in the culinary world. I'm sick of fashion getting all the attention lately. It's really eating into our business. But if anything will bring the customers in, it's this. I'd say it's time to do some renovation around here. Maybe here is good? No, I like it better this way. Yeah, that'll work. Ta-da! The Hateno cheese shop is complete. What do you think? The next step is to get those folks over at the general store to start stocking it. It reminds me, you won't get this offer anywhere else, but around here, I guess I'll give you some fresh milk. I'll give you some for fresh milk instead of rupees. That'll make the dream my great-grandpa gave up on come true, and this farm will be busier than ever in the bargain. So you'll come visit me again, right? I don't think I have that much milk, if I'm being honest. Good choice, presenting a chunk of thick, rich, highly nutritious, and absolutely unbeatable Hateno cheese. I'm only a one-woman cheese-making operation, but stay as long as you like and buy to your heart's content. I don't really need to sell anything right now. But I can just buy your cheese. That's my entire stock of those. For 7, you only get 140 rupees, okay? Thank you for buying out my stock. I'm gonna wear out my gratitude muscles if I keep thanking you so much. Don't worry, I'll make more cheese. I mean, I basically just make it for you. Is this the only quest here, though? I guess that was it. That was the quest I could pick up. Quest, quote-unquote, could pick up. But the guy is out back, I guess. Love to get some sun. Don't my cows look happy to be out sunbathing? Looking to buy some fresh milk, Wanderer? Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but right now I don't have any fresh milk to offer you. I've been having some trouble getting my hands on the acorns I mixed into the cow's special feed. If it's milk you're after, they might still have some at the general store. If I just had 3 acorns, I could mix up another batch of feed. No fooling? Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, not with me at my wit's end and all. I don't know if this really makes up for it, but I have a bottle on me. Fresh milk. I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it now. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away now that I got some more acorns. If you ever want some more fresh milk, I'll swap you some for 3 acorns. Call it a special trade just for you. Look at the happy dog. Look at the happy dog that we can't pet. Cool. Cool. Pastures are great, huh? They got so many cows. Yes, but only in Hateno Village are the cows as stylish as everyone else. So what are we in the mood for? Cheese or milk? Okay. I'm not committed to finishing the whole mayoral side quest here, but I am going to go at least turn in the dye shop quest. Did you bring me some reference material for a choo-choo pattern? I've had this picture for 60 hours at least. Oh, so that's a choo-choo. I can really feel the inspiration bleeding into reality. I'll start developing this pattern at once. Oh, Tone. With your help, I made a very pretty pattern. You can have the fabric I worked up as a thanks. The choo-choo fabric. Tough fabric bearing a choo-choo design. I knew I'd get a different result with some quality reference. I bet I can make other patterns too. In fact, I made a list of patterns I'd like to dye out. When you get your hands on anything I might use as a reference, come in and show it to me. If I have the reference, I can make an original pattern for you to walk out of the door with. Looking forward to seeing what we can do together. Yee-haw-haw! If you're not a pigment of my imagination, you must be a customer. Dyeing clothes to the color of your choice or reworking paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, it'll just take more 20 rupees. I want to see what reference you have. Oh, that's a horse, all right. Would you look at that? Now, that's what I call inspiring. I'll start developing this pattern at once. All done. With your help, I made a very pretty pattern. If you have the fabric I worked up as a thanks. That's pretty. I mean, if I have casual references I can give you, then sure, take them. Oh, that's Lionel, all right. Yeah, I'm not going to keep doing this guy's voice because it hurts my throat. Just a put a king, Leo. I put dye, sweat, and tears into this magnificent beauty. Okay, so I don't have more reference. I want to see, because I'm going to keep this fabric. I don't need to. But I just like looking at them too. That one's pretty good. The Mirror of Twilight fabric is what I have on the other save file I have. So there aren't even that many. I'm not going to worry about, because it's not a tracked 100% thing, but there aren't that many paragliders. I also never dye my clothes. I've never felt the need, because, you know, it's an expense technically of, you know, resources that could be used for other things, but I'm not going to sing. Sorry, Manny. Love's fire burns forever. What's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene, make sure no strangers put the moves. Oh yeah, this guy. Wait, I mean, that's why I make no strangers come in from outside and disturb the peace. You forgot the miss. I always add the miss. Miss Ivy is the poster girl for the East Wind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive, I just moved here and won't somebody show me around act to a minimum. Not that anyone could be as young, guyish, or fashion-esque as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of president do you think would make Miss Ivy at East Wind happy? You're not asking for me, you understand? A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, you can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. Well, I gotta be a little more fashionable if I'm gonna talk to one of the proprietresses of the East Wind General Store. You're Sophie. Ivy would be...
Yeah.
Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The East Wind General Store is open for business. If you're here for Hateno Village's famous produce, you're in the right place. Or if you like this super cute Cece hat, you can hit the store across the way, Ventest Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to Cece, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. Cece's putting the village on the map. I'm not sure. What kind of question is that? But he's still looking at me, so I should say something. Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I'd be incredibly happy. Oops, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad liked instead.
Oh.
I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a long... I mean, a friend of a friend tipped me off. You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes right to her face? What's the idea? Oh, gotta play it smooth. Can't let him guess I'm the one dying to know. Alright then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? I can't leave my friend's friend hanging. She wants hot-footed frogs and 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her, so my friend's friend is always saying. That was a close one, I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. Not if I had help. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe we should check it out later. What? I didn't say anything. Haha. Look, let's focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Hey, buddy, do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Or are you just happy to see? Anyway. 1, 2... all frogs account. All 10 frogs accounted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. And mushrooms. Nice, because it's up to me to collect the rest. How I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Uh-oh, no coming back from that one. Congrats, man. You do you. But, you know, leave her alone if she's not interested.
This room feels a little lonely, so I've decided to decorate it with pictures of the people and places I encountered on my travels. And also with the memories of my dearest friends.
Read Zelda's journal? After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild, and set out across Hyrule in search of an answer. I saw collapsed buildings, lost cities. The damage was far worse than I had imagined. As I watched the people and heard their stories, I was convinced all was not lost. The people's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. They are the ones who will rebuild, and my contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we built a school in Hateno Village. It's the largest Hylian village with its sprawling, bountiful land. There are so many children living here that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon from the Research Institute to teach there. He was Purah's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. I'll be overseeing the school for a while myself to keep an eye on the students. I commissioned Bolson, who taught his trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in Hateno Village before he sets off on a journey. I had him add a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dim, but humidity and temperature controlled, so it's very comfortable. It was very useful when I'm working alone and need to concentrate. Work on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning the children's trust. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up that mantle as their teacher. Let's be frank, Zelda, you aren't that much older than a child yourself. So, no shade, but perhaps, I don't know what. Good at identifying problems, but you also needed nurturing and also need, especially since you had a terrible father. So there's a quest in here somewhere that I'm assuming is related to the hidden room in the house. But I haven't the foggiest of where it is. Unless there's a well we can jump down and ascend up through.
While we were digging a well, I came upon a hidden room. It may have been connected to the main building at one time, but it seems it was forgotten as years passed. Still, it could be used again, with a little work on the more decayed areas. I imagine something precious was once stored in that treasure chest. What could I put there?
Well-worn hairband. An old, worn, simple hairband. Its color is long faded, but still has some life in it yet. Wearing it in your hair makes you sentimental about times past. Wholesome. Though the calamity is over, its scars remain. A mountain of problems stands before us even as we begin to rebuild. No matter where I go to offer aid, Link remains on my side. Kindness that has taken a visible toll on his clothing. That's why I put in an order for a new and improved champion's tunic just for him. I can't wait to see the look on his face when I surprise him with it. I'll hide it in the throne room so he won't find it until after our investigation. Even he would never expect that the torches are the key. Yeah? Even I would never expect that the torches are the key? I mean, let's be very real. The only reason I went to the throne room was to fight the Shadow Ganon. And so I haven't been back there since, so I definitely didn't suspect. Though, arguably, I'm not Link. Fastest way up. Probably just a hot air, if we're being real. Just gonna go full auto build, I think, because I don't want to bother trying to find a balloon in my devices. Maybe I could have rocketed it up. Who knows? Does this count as the throne room, or is the throne room separate? Those aren't torches. There are thrones here, so presumably it is the throne room. Ta-da! Champion's Leathers. This garment, worn by those in good standing with the Hyrule royalty, has been reworked with the latest improvements, such as a new shoulder guard. The most crucial piece of equipment. It's not an insignificant amount of armor. Okay. Honestly, I think that's as good a place to end as any. I don't think the 10 minutes that we would eke out trying to find something else to do would be worth it. So, just gonna wrap up here. Happy New Year's again. I have a couple of good, like, goofy ideas for Tyler's stream names, but I didn't want to commit to doing a full Korok hunting stream, so I didn't use that one. But we'll see how I feel. I'll try to do it sometime in January, so it still has the New Year's feel. Yeah, I'll be playing Armored Core 6 tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and then we'll see what we do on Monday. I still don't have a good game in that slot. I'd like to. I have a couple of ideas, but nothing concrete yet. So, you know, look forward to that as I think about it and decide what I want to play. The problem is that a lot of the fun things I'd like to do would involve my siblings and friends, but they all work until late on Mondays. So we'll see if things change drastically, and maybe I'll just try streaming on a different day. Yeah. Till then, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like the video. If you enjoyed enough, feel free to subscribe to the channel, because I stream regularly and sometimes even put out videos when I am feeling not emotionally distressed. But yeah, thank you for watching, and as always, until we see each other again, bye!